Welcome back to day 3 of the 78 Firebird build. Tonight, we've got nosed in the garage here a little bit. Again, way too late to be working on it, but here we go anyway. We're going to see what we can do. We have developed, over on the driver's side rear of the valve cover, we've developed an oil leak, and it's going right down on the manifold.
I put that side on, I take full responsibility.
See, this is how we know that we got a shop that is going to last. We know when to take blame. Jake, it's your fault.
It is.
We're going to make it in this thing. Definitely going to make it. He's going to pop that off. We're going to see if we can fix that oil leak over there, keep that from coming right down on the manifold and burning and smelling like just the car is going to just melt down. See if we can get some spark plugs, spark plug wires, distributor cap rotor button on this thing. We still got to do the oil change yet before we can take off. The exhaust is looking at the ground. We call that the road blower edition muffler, and we're going to see if we can get that tied up at some point. Goal for tonight though is at least see about this oil leak and maybe get some spark plugs and things like that changed. So stick around, we'll see what we can do. Okay, so we went ahead and popped the driver's side valve cover off and back on. Wasn't really nothing to show, just kind of dirt and grime. I took a piece of sandpaper, kind of cleaned up the edges of the valve cover a little bit, kind of cleaned up the head. Reworked the gasket a little bit and also put just a little bit of sealer on there, just a touch, just to maybe try to help that out. Kind of reworked how the gasket was on there and added a little more. I didn't know, but right there at the top it's got like a triangle washer, and they actually give you the little gaskets that goes under that, and we didn't have them on there the first time, so we went ahead and put them on there. So we'll see here in a few minutes if that's going to do the same thing or if we got it sealed back up. For now, while the engine's cooled down, we're going to go ahead and change these 3 spark plugs over here at the least. Maybe just go ahead and change them all. So we are onto the spark plugs at this point. Now we got that oil leak taken care of. Which one are you working on?
This front one.
How's it going for you?
I've dealt with easier ones.
Figured since we was in here, we'd just go ahead and change on the old plug wires.
We're coming off the job that we've been putting off for a couple of nights. We're just doing it.
We had a revelation earlier. We're ahead of schedule. Let's keep it that way.
And it's warmer than what it's going to be.
Lots warmer.
Wow. I'm seeing slow marching here.
And we went ahead and done the right thing and just went ahead and started on the hardest side since the engine wasn't hot. So, working smarter, but just as harder. I think that's how that goes. I had a set of auto lights in it from the first time that I done this job. They're probably not actually bad, but just going ahead and swapping those out for a set of AC Delcos. A lot better plug. The plug wires, we don't actually know what those fit. Those was left in the cab of an old Dodge truck that I had. And they was in the box. We was assuming that they're new. We're assuming that, I don't know. But anyway, we just kind of put something together to make it work. So it had better plug wires on it than what it had when I bought it. It was very mouse chewed. Just breaking. Are you done yet?
I think.
Yeah. I wouldn't let too many people know you do that either. Okay, so those 3's done. See if we can't pop some wires on it.
I think you got it, bud.
Your girl just wants to sit here and idle tonight. We got the new wires on, the new plugs, the new cap, the new button. I do believe we might have fixed that severe oil leak. We got quite a bit of oil still burning off of that manifold and exhaust on that side. I do believe that's fixed. I mean, it is just sitting here running tonight. So, see that little motor? Just a little thing. It's actually kind of pepping. Now that we got it running like it should. This is a factory AC car. I forgot to point that out before. But a guy's hoping to hopefully get that AC charging cool next summer. But for tonight, I think we've got our problem fixed. The tune-up was one of the things we wanted to do. It's getting very late. happy with it. I think I am ready to pop the breather back on this and be done with the top side. Try to catch up another night. We're tied up tomorrow night, but Friday night will be crunch time after we get home from church on Friday night. We're going to go ahead and finish this old grill. I've got to change oil on it, put the oil stabilizer in it, tie up the exhaust, get the road blower, you know, kind of blowing out rather than straight down. So see if we can do that. Maybe vacuum on the interior a little bit. That's going to be pretty much it, guys. We're going to be ready to go to the show. So we're definitely going to go ahead and sign off tonight. Definitely not as long a video this time. That's all right. You guys might like it better that way. Does it still look like no grips?
I don't see anything.
All right. Well, guys, that pretty much does it for tonight. Wrapping up day 3 on the 78 Firebird. We'll see you guys next time.